Master Lu visited here?
Ripley, for heaven's sake, getting yourself killed won't help Dr. 12
Did you
Trees.
find anything that might help decipher Lu's tablet? You may hit her, Shengao.
Oh!
Now we begin again.
Now the plug's loose. If I turn it anymore
Where
and don't
is
have a
Mr.
stopper handy, I'll have gas all over the place.
Why did Mr. Ripley come to Easter Island? What has Mr. Ripley learned? Does Mr. Ripley know Master Lu visited here? Did he find anything that might help decipher Lu's tablet?
The pull cord stretches
hit
from
her,
the wire to where it plugs the gas tank drain.
Oh!
Now we begin again. Where is Mr. Ripley? Why did Mr. Ripley come to Easter
Ripley,
Island?
for heaven's sake, getting yourself killed won't help Dr. 12 Trees.
What has Mr. Ripley learned?
Ripley, for heaven's sake, getting yourself killed won't help Dr. 12
Does
Trees.
Mr. Ripley know Master Lu visited here? Did he find anything that might help decipher Lu's tablet? You may hit her, Shengao.
Ow!
Now we begin again.
That wire must connect to the power cable that
Where
runs
is
to the
Mr.
hut.
Shengao, see who's in the shed.
Doctor, are you okay?
Mr. Ripley, after saving my life, you've earned the right to call me Samantha.
Oh, fine. I'm Robert.
Yes, you are. But who were they?
I've crossed paths with them before. They're working for whoever's after the seal. I'm very sorry you got stuck in the middle of this.
I misjudged you, Robert. The fate of the world may rest in your hands. I wish I could do more to help.
Maybe you can. I think I've found something. What do you make of it?
A rongo, definitely, but... Robert, do you know what this is?
No, that's what I was asking.
Centuries ago, Dutch slavers carried off the last of the islanders who could read and write. Before they did, one of the islanders must have tried to record the language so that later generations could relearn it.
And that stick?
These pictures are not writing. They're all the same, but each set contains one more picture than the last. It's obvious, Robert.
What is, Samantha?
They're numbers. 1 or first, 2 or second, and so on. This stick you found, we can at last begin a translation.
Ah, well, gosh, good. The symbols you recognize, where did you see them before?
On Master Lu's tablet.
Doctor, Samantha, thank you. You may have the stick to aid your research. Oh, here is your spark plug tool. I borrowed it.
Under the circumstances, I won't complain. You have to go now, don't you?
Yes, with these glyphs, I'm one step farther on my quest. But the end isn't in sight yet.
Well, good luck. Maybe we'll run into each other again in some forgotten corner of the world someday.
Maybe we will. Buenos dias, Mateo.
Buenos dias, Senor Ripley. Welcome back to Lima.
I'd like to send a parcel to New York.
Muy bien, Senor Ripley. It will go out on tomorrow's plane.
Thanks. I'd like to send a parcel to New York.
Muy bien, Senor Ripley. It will go out on tomorrow's plane.
Thanks. I'd like to book passage.
Si, senor. And where will you be traveling?
Mocha Moche.
Mocha Moche. It is very difficult to reach. Most tourists go to Machu Picchu. They are not interested in nameless civilizations no one has heard of before.
I'm told there is a guide who knows Mocha Moche. Luis something.
That would be Luis Aruños, senor. He was part of the expedition that discovered the lost city.
Could you arrange for him to guide me there?
No problema. Although he will not enter the city.
Why?
Ghosts, senor. Why else? When will you be leaving?
Now.
Very good. Have a good trip, senor.
The guide must really be scared of ghosts, leaving me to climb the last 500 feet on my own. But I'm going to need a rope to climb back down that last cliff. The tree toppled long ago, and has obviously been enlisted as a crude bridge across the chasm. Looks very slippery thanks to the mist from the waterfall. The waterfall is breathtaking. It reminds me of the speed and power of a finely tuned Ferrari. The rope is the only handhold for anyone crossing the chasm on that tree, and I'll also need it to climb back down that cliff. The tree toppled long ago, and has obviously been enlisted as a crude bridge across the chasm. Looks very slippery thanks to the mist from the waterfall. The statue of a spider. Menendez was right. Mocha Moche was the city devoted to the spider god. There is a rope attached to an iron ring on the statue. A ladder. Whoever that is, he can't be an archaeologist, burrowing away without quartering his sight or applying even the most rudimentary safeguards. Excuse me. Hello there. My name's Ripley.
Did I ask?
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
My name's Menendez, if it's any concern of yours.
You're Dr. Jorge Menendez?
Who did you say?
Professor of Archaeology at the National University of San Marcos in Lima. I thought you were dead.
No, I'm Emilio Menendez. Uncle Jorge was my uncle, twice removed. Now a third time removed, and for good.
What are you doing here anyway?
Talking to some nosy busybody when I should be working.
Following up on your uncle's research?
I would need his notes to do that. They were stolen. What are you suggesting?
I know your game, Menendez. You sell artifacts for profit.
What of it?
You're nothing but a common grave robber.
Oh, and did you climb all the way up here for the air? My uncle and I were in the same profession, senor. You think because they call him doctor, he was any better than I?
He respected the past. You rape it.
Be very careful what you say, senor. Grave robber, grave digger is much the same to me.
Have you dug up anything interesting?
Yes, I have. An excellently preserved shrunken head. Like to buy it?
If the price is right.
750